the DJ. We're gonna see right here. We'll be at Dhalsim, both Dhalsim players. But it will be Azaradin with the Honda and Manhattan with the Dhalsim. We're gonna see some Street Fighter 2 matchup right here. Manhattan using the full range of Dhalsim's tools. Azaradin wants to get some opening either through a headbutt or some sort of whiff punish, but this will be quite challenging given Honda's limited mobility and Dhalsim's ability to just cover base with all of the fireballs. Manhattan just casually hopping around of Azaradin's buttons. Charge, Yoga Fire, Yoga Arch. Azaradin gets a sumo smash into the corner, but Manhattan had a good frame of mind to teleport out of the situation. Both characters very healthy drive. So either half the timer is already gone. Azaradin looking for an opening, but gets clipped by the standing medium into the lower fire. Next touch will do it. Drive rush in. Clap into 100 hand. That's the OP setup. Grand kill. Blocks the drive reversal. One of Dhalsim's few reversal options. And Dhalsim will, Manhattan will use the level 2 Sunrise Burst to get Azaradin down. Yoga Sunburst, I beg your pardon. Drive rush into the crouching punch. Azaradin still looking for an opportunity to get in. He wants Manhattan to be uncomfortable pushing a button, but Manhattan with the jab reset. Yoga Flame out, but next touch might do it. Azaradin watching and waiting, but Manhattan with the perfect. Very smooth, easy, steady victory for Manhattan. Azaradin will need to shake up the rhythm of this match if he is to try to break Manhattan. Azaradin himself, a Dhalsim player, should be familiar with the rhythm of Dhalsim's, but Manhattan will get the back throw. Azaradin tried to force a parry with the light headbutt, but a bit too far away for that interaction. Now, anti-air from Manhattan, anti-air Yoga Fireball, drive rush in. Manhattan still very comfortable, placing himself just outside of the distance and catches Azaradin trying to hop out of that situation. OD sumo smash into a headbutt, trying to catch any sort of stray buttons from Manhattan. Azaradin trying to look for an opportunity here, claps out the fireball, but Manhattan ready with the anti-air at any time. Parries the headbutt, but fails to punish because he tries to go for the low. No pick up there because it wasn't even a counter hit. Hard to juggle in that kind of situation. OD Arch headbutt to escape OD Arch, but he's coming back. The fireball's coming back. Perfect parries. You need the back throw to maintain the corner. For throw. Oh, and Azaradin will counter with the SA3, the final bout. It will not be the critical out version, so Manhattan will be still far from burnout. One bar, Manhattan on the back foot for the first time in this set, but gets a drive impact. Drive rush cancels into a combo and will get the critical art. This critical art is called Merciless Yoga, and Manhattan has been nothing but merciless this set. But Manhattan is in burnout and Azaradin does have some bar. What's the play? Azaradin not being careful not to burn himself out to the parry, but gets anti-air from Manhattan. What a tense moment. And we are going back to the character select screen. And Azaradin will be playing the DJ in order to swipe down the Tower of Manhattan. It is the 10th of January. You are watching League of Titans Grand Championship for Street Fighter 6. This is Chicken AI. Azaradin is currently down 2-0 against Manhattan in the winner's side of the top 16 bracket winner will move on to face Pedro, and the loser will go down into the loser bracket. Azaradin having much more control than he had with Honda. Punish counter throw from Manhattan. Drive rush cancel will be enough. He will need a level 1. The greatest so bad, but it won't be enough. One more interaction and the hop will do it. It's a little too fast for Dhalsim. 2 anti-air. And Azaradin now getting a bit of rhythm here, both with the sway and the spacing of his buttons. Manhattan use the Yoga Inferno, resets, caught, and is caught by the drive impact. And that's a heavy machine gun upper from Azaradin. Again, Azaradin tries to throw tech, but gets baited by Manhattan's float. Manhattan now at set point. Throwing out fireball. Azaradin trying to find a situation, trying to abuse DJ's drive rush to force Manhattan close to the corner. But Manhattan, good frame of mind to teleport out. Where is it? What a side switch recovery. Manhattan still checking all the drive rush and punishes the Yoga Flame with a marvelous Sunrise Festival. SA2 gets a refinish. Oh, he tries to drive him back, but this will go cost Manhattan very dearly. And this time the greatest Sova will smack Manhattan down a game. Azaradin getting a game up, and we are now back to the character select. And Manhattan will be going for the mine. Manhattan not shy to show that he has many options to defeat anything that you throw at him. He used this mine to successfully knock out Y-Swing earlier in the tournament. Plenty of good space strike throw situations. Oh, what was that? Azaradin sleeps in, gets an up kick, and trying to put just a moderate pressure on Manhattan to force Manhattan to do something. And now Manhattan will be burned out. But it was a true lock, and the second drive impact gets countered by the level 1 Kagero no Mai. But Mai's fireballs are going to be knocked down by the air slasher, the 2-hit air slasher. Azaradin very content to take a couple of hits from a fan here and there. He knows it's not going to be enough to kill. Manhattan has no more super bar, gets a reset. Tries a couple of times to get an overhit. Oh, and the throw tag into the OD jackknife maximum. Azaradin is not letting Manhattan get a good game plan going here, right here. Oh, and gets the pop in. The scoop. What a whiff punish. And drive impacts to burn Manhattan out. But the Kagero no Mai will push Azaradin off for a brief moment. Next touch might do it for Azaradin. And the drive impact smacks Manhattan into a wall. In machine gun upper into the SA2. Weekend pleasure. This is Azaradin's weekend pleasure right here. And Manhattan, for the first time in the tournament, is starting to flinch. He's starting to look human. Briefly wanted to go to the character select, but or maybe that's a character select mix up and anti-air Azaradin. Now with a much more aggressive game plan, more drive rush in, tries to go for the drive jump in. Azaradin tries to go for a long range drive rush, but will be kept in the corner by Manhattan's Mai. Safe distance for both characters. Oh, and they just go into the sway air slasher to attack the drive of Manhattan, who's not having a very good time right now. Up kicks to save mid screen, and The ODDP gets blocked. Azaradin just needs to go slow and steady. But unfortunately gets counter hit by the crunching medium punch. Set point for Manhattan. Manhattan wants to close this out. Corner carry and check knife maximum, but Azaradin will end up on the outside. It's not the worst situation in the world. The forward throw from Manhattan, using full advantage of Mice mix-up. Tries to, no, doesn't even flinch for the overhead. Oh, and the overhead. Oh, and he will cancel into the SA3. And he will send Azaradin down into losers. Manhattan flinched for a moment, but managed to wake himself up and send himself to the top.